Hello and welcome. Thank you for listening. My name is Sarah Baumert. I'm a yoga teacher, Feldenkrais practitioner, and host of the Sarah B. Yoga podcast. The Sarah B. Yoga podcast and my practice, Body Matter, is an interdisciplinary learning space where we explore the many ways that movement can help facilitate body acceptance and awareness, reduce pain and stress, regulate the nervous system, and build strength and ease. My teaching plays with the synthesis of Feldenkrais awareness through movement lessons, traditional yoga asana, creative imagery, breathing exercises, self-massage, and a compassionate mindset to help you feel a greater sense of ease and comfort in yourself. Sarah B. Yoga and Body Matter have a lot of other program offerings. These podcasts are just a taste of my teaching. Each week I teach a range of online classes, including a gentle yoga class, a level 2 class for more advanced students, and Feldenkrais classes with monthly themes, anatomy lessons, and Q&A sessions for more in-depth study. I have 2 new online series offerings for the fall. A Feldenkrais series titled Coming to Your Senses, an exploration of the spaces of the eyes, the mouth, jaw, ears, vocal and breathing apparatus. And my second course, Wakeful Body, the blending of yoga and Feldenkrais on Monday nights. As one student recently described Monday nights, that felt like I just gave myself a massage. So these fall classes will be a continuation of some fan favorite stretching sequences that incorporate bolsters and other props to enhance the poses. There is still plenty of time to join these courses live or via the course recordings. You can find more information about these offerings in the show notes. Okay, on to today's episode. Thank you so much for listening. Hello, and welcome to the Sarah B. Yoga podcast. This podcast is an intersection of my yoga teaching and my training in the Feldenkrais method. Today's class is a Yoga Nidra class. Yoga Nidra involves a body scan, breathing practices, and imagery that reduces the activity of the prefrontal cortex. New research shows that both meditation and Yoga Nidra improve memory, mood, sleep efficiency, and emotional regulation. Doing Yoga Nidra, a form of NSDR, non-sleep deep rest, can even reduce a person's overall sleep needs. The stress reduction that is brought about during these 20 to 30 minute sessions is good at offsetting some of the cortisol increases that are associated with reduced sleep or a poor night of sleep. So this leads people to be able to function cognitively and physically better on reduced amount of sleep. The reduction in stress caused by Yoga Nidra creates a healthy pattern of cortisol release, and thus the kind of sleep people get is deeper and they may even need less sleep. So if you have a hard time falling asleep, wake up in the middle of the night and can't get back to sleep, or generally have sleep issues, Yoga Nidra can be done at any time of the day and still be beneficial for your overall well-being. Please take a moment to set yourself up in Shavasana. You can be on the floor. You can also do this in your bed if you are getting ready to go to sleep. You want to make sure that you are incredibly comfortable. You could roll up a blanket or put a pillow or bolster underneath your knees. You also want to make sure your temperature is comfortable. If you need an extra blanket to place on top of you. And if you have an eye pillow, it can be great to cover the eyes or make your room as dark as you can. as you begin to settle on your back, the legs long, the arms resting on the floor, if you feel like anything isn't quite comfortable, go ahead and make some small shifts so you really find a comfortable place and you're not worrying too much about your position. Even during the Yoga Nidra meditation, you can continue to make your position a little bit more comfortable if you need to. So I'll essentially talk to you throughout the whole Yoga Nidra. Nidra is Sanskrit for sleep, and you may become so relaxed that you do fall asleep. So even though I'm talking to you, there's potential for you to drift off, and if you do drift off, that's okay. Making sure you're in a place of full comfort. Close your eyes. Sense how the floor comes up to support the back of you. Notice the feedback that your muscles get from the floor being underneath you. And maybe the way that your muscles feel, the tone of your muscles, tells you about what kind of a day it was for your muscles. Feeling the feedback through your skin, noticing the skin that's getting touched by your clothes, the clothes that's resting on your skin, and the skin that's open to the air. The skin of your face, around your hairline, around your lips. And slowly start to bring your attention to your breath. The purpose of Yoga Nidra is to gently guide you back to a more open place, a space that's open, receptive, all loving, a place that's joyful. And to go on that journey, we will recite the following resolve. And you can do this silently to yourself. I am awake, I am aware, and I am practicing Yoga Nidra meditation. Now call upon a thought or an intention that you may already have. It could be a thought or a hope that you have for a friend or a family member. It could be something that's larger, on a larger scale, for our planet or for a group of people. And once you have that intention, keeping that to yourself, maybe saying it to yourself or letting it move through your mind. And letting it move through your mind as if your intention has already been answered, as if it's already true. For example, I am healthy. She is loved. We have peace. So whatever your thought is, say it in a positive way, as if it's already happening right now. Turn your attention back towards your breath. The rise and the fall, the gentle wave of movement that you feel in your torso. It is always there, and it can be there as a tool to help you focus the mind. Without feeling like you are changing or controlling the breath, follow the inhale, feeling any movement of expansion in your chest, your ribs, or your belly. And follow the exhale, feeling how the exhale allows the body to soften, release its way into the floor a little bit more. And we'll do a body scan working with the breath that I'll guide you through. Your attention will travel to these parts of the body. As I say a part of the body, you may even say that part of the body to yourself to be able to keep your awareness and alertness. First, feel the whole body. The whole body. Notice the back of your body, the entire back of your body resting on the floor. Now, specifically, move your attention to your feet. Notice how the feet are making contact. Maybe the back of your heels make contact with the floor. Now, become aware of your feet. And your entire right foot, asking the foot to relax. Sensing each toe one by one. Bring awareness to your right big toe, right second toe, right third toe, right fourth toe, right fifth toe. And relax the sole of your right foot, the top of the foot, and the right ankle. And now bring your awareness to your left foot. First, a general awareness to the left foot. Relax the left big toe, left second toe, left third toe, left fourth toe, and left fifth toe. Relax the sole of your left foot, the top of the left foot, the left ankle. Feel the feet very, very heavy. You are aware that your feet are heavy. And move your attention to your calves. First, focusing on your right calf. And attention to your left calf. Continuing to move up the legs, bring your attention to your right knee. You may feel the space behind your knee. And now shift over to your left knee. Giving some attention to the knee joints. Awareness to your right thigh, feeling the right thigh bone sinking into the floor or bolster. And then the left thigh relaxes. Moving up into your hips, the two sides of the pelvis, As you bring your attention to your hips, listen to your belly. The belly, the abdomen, is an energetic center. It can be a place of tension, vulnerability, insecurity. Be patient as you start to relax here in the belly. Feeling a sense of calm in your belly. And this sense of calm in the belly can be very nurturing. It can give us a sense of security. And perhaps that calm, deep sense in the belly can bring you an awareness of the hips. Any holding inside the hips, tension in the bowl of the pelvis, soften there. Feeling the low belly and the back of the belly, relaxing, inviting the pelvis to relax. Knowing that it's okay to let some of this tension relax as you feel the weight of your hips dropping and the depths of the belly. Like a very deep lake or lagoon. Feeling the belly soften back towards the low back. And as you soften the belly, the lower ribs, the solar plexus soften. And this awareness is continued as you listen to the rhythm of your breath, feeling this connection of the belly into the hips. Continue to scan, to travel up the body, bringing your attention to your ribs. Notice if you're holding the ribs. Can the breath make you aware of the movement, the potential for creating space between your ribs? The ribs are being moved by that sea of movement created by the breath. Noticing this interplay of the breath expanding the belly, the ribs, and up into the chest. Noticing as the movement of the breath comes in and out, feeling your chest rise and fall, the area of the heart, relaxing the heart. And you may not realize that there is tension in these areas until you ask that area to soften. And with that softening comes a more calm space. Sense across the chest to the shoulders and feel the upper back resting on the floor. As you feel your two shoulders, imagine there's a weight on each shoulder, first letting the right shoulder go, dropping the right shoulder, traveling your attention into your right upper arm, right elbow, right forearm, the right palm, the right thumb, right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. The entire right side, the whole right side arm. And shifting to the left side, starting with your left shoulder. Let the floor support the left shoulder. From your left shoulder, travel down to the left upper arm, the left elbow, left forearm, the left palm, your left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and the little finger. The entire left arm. And lastly, turn your attention to the back of your neck and up to your head, your skull, relaxing your neck so that your head can fully rest on the floor. Almost like someone scooped out a little place on the floor perfectly for your head to lie down. And be aware of the muscles in your face and smooth any tension in the eyes, the eyelids, the temples. And the eyes can release back towards the back of the head, feeling a spaciousness around the eyes, the nose, the sinuses, the lips relax, relaxing the jaw, space in the mouth for the tongue to widen. Your ears begin to soften. Feel into your ears. Sense the vibration of sound across your eardrum. And feel into your inner nostrils, sensing the breath, the temperature of the breath moving in towards the back of the throat. And relaxing again back into your eyes. And with your eyes closed, notice if you may see anything, any remnants of light or swirling patterns in the backs of the eyes. Imagine you release any tension of the eyes back into your brain. Feel your whole face, all the sensations of the face at once. The body leaves you unencumbered. You're able to appreciate the body while you're awake, feeling the whole body. The whole body. The entire back of your body and the entire front of your body. Following the breath in and out. And now call upon the sensory feeling of heaviness. The feeling of being heavy like rock, like dirt, connecting to the earth elements. Sense the body solid, secure, dense. Heaviness in the legs and the spine. The whole body grounded, rooting towards the floor. Now call upon the opposite sensation, the feeling of becoming lighter and lighter. And the head would be so light that it could just float, as though the body is made of feathers, light and weightless. Like you could just be blown away by the wind, as if the body is starting to float away from the floor. Notice these two opposite experiences can exist side by side. A sense of heaviness and a sense of lightness. And now call upon the experience of feeling pleasure. Pleasure, joy, happiness. Where do you feel that in your body? The feeling of being very alive. And also knowing that there is an opposite experience. No pleasure, dullness, dryness, maybe even pain. See where you feel this in your body. Not trying to control these experiences, just allow them to be where they are, side by side. Seeing the body as a sensory experience, feeling the breath move in and out. And now calling upon the experience of being hot, like you're lying under the sun on a warm summer day. The element of fire, calling upon the experience of being hot. Now feeling the opposite experience, feeling cool, chilled, goosebumps on your body. Notice what feeling becomes present. Just stepping right back into the body, how you're sensing it now. Visualize the whole body, reciting to yourself, I am awake, I am aware, and I am practicing Yoga Nidra. And calling again on your prayer or intention, some idea or hope that you already have for yourself, a loved one, or for the world. And say this thought to yourself as if it's already happening, saying it in the present tense in a positive way. My friend has healed. I am loved. We have peace. Visualize your whole body and visualize the room that you're in. Start to become aware of your external environment, aware of yourself, your breaths, and the external environment. And in the next few minutes, we'll slowly come out of the Yoga Nidra meditation. Feel the whole body from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes. And just begin to brush the pads of the thumb against the pads of the other fingers. Finding very gentle, small, subtle movements to bring you out of the stillness. And you can draw your limbs towards the center and roll your body to one side, like you're curled up in bed, resting. And stay on that side for a few breaths. And then using your hands to come to a comfortable seated position. And from here, you can take the palms together. And just take a moment of appreciation for caring for yourself in this compassionate way. Are you enjoying this podcast? I've chosen to offer these audio recordings freely for over 15 years. I do this because research shows yoga, Yoga Nidra, and Feldenkrais to be valuable practices, those which I would like to share widely. Dana, the Buddhist practice of generosity, has always been a pillar of my business. And more generally, Dana is the inclination to give without expecting any form of repayment. It does, however, take a fair amount of time, effort, and cost to maintain and keep the podcasts available. If you feel you've benefited from what you've learned from these classes, then please do consider making a contribution towards the maintenance and upkeep of the classes. It will help ensure that I can continue to offer the podcast classes freely and keep generating new material. Give what you can, give what feels good. If it's too little, it won't feel good. If it's too much, it won't feel good. Links to support the show monetarily can be found in the show notes. And other ways to give include sharing the podcast with others, leaving a 5-star rating and review, or just sending me an email with how the classes have affected you. Thanks so much.